everybody, this is Angel and I want to welcome you to my new channel. It's called Let's Eat In, and it's exactly what it sounds like. Instead of getting that takeout non-stop, going out to eat, spending all kinds of crazy money and ultimately being disappointed, we're going to start cooking home. Let's try to make a commitment to cook 5 days a week at home. Get some prep time in, figure it out, figure out a menu. That's what I'm here to help you with, okay? I'm going to help you make fast, easy recipes, and they're going to be absolutely delicious. And you know what? We're going to start eating in. So to kick off the show, I'm going to be making a Caribbean rum cake. Let me tell you, this is amazing. It will transport you right back to the islands. It is one of my favorite cakes in the entire world. But first, I'm going to start out with the drink because you can't be in the Caribbean without a drink. And being that I'm using some spiced rum for my cake because I just wanted a little kicked up, we gotta have a spiced rum drink. So without further ado, I will give you the recipe for my simple little rum and coke drink. Okay everybody, for our rum and coke drink, what we're going to be doing is getting our glass and we're going to fill at least 2/3 of the way with ice. Then we're going to use some spiced rum. Use regular rum if you want, use Myers rum, whatever. I'm making the cake. This is what I'm using in my cake. This is what I'm using in my drink. We're going to do a 4 count. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Do a 4 count. Fill the rest up with Coke. In my case, Diet Coke. Yeah, I have a nerve to put Diet Coke in there, but yes, I do. Give it a little mix. Grab a straw. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Now let's go bake a cake. Okay, everybody, let's bake a Caribbean rum cake. First thing we're going to do is preheat our oven to 325 degrees. Second thing you're going to do, as you can see, I already put my eggs in here. We're going to crack 4 eggs. Then we are going to get a whole box of classic yellow cake mix. Whatever brand you want to use is fine, as long as it's regular yellow cake mix. We're going to put the whole box in here. This is how easy this is. This is so simple and easy, but it really tastes like the traditional Tortuga rum. Then we're going to get a box of instant Jello vanilla pudding, and we're going to put that in here as well. Okay, then we're going to get canola oil, vegetable oil, whatever type of oil you use, 1/2 cup. It's going to go right in here. We're also going to need 1/2 cup of water. And most importantly, 1/2 cup of rum. Like I said, I'm using spiced rum because I really do think it tastes the best with this, but I've also done this with regular Bacardi rum, and it was also delicious. So that's it. Now we're just going to get this, mix this all up with our blender for like 2 minutes. In the meantime, make sure you've prepared a bundt cake. Okay, you can see it's starting to get thick. And it looks like it's all incorporated and it's nice and thick. It's time to remove. Okay, I use simple canola spray, nothing fancy. I don't bother buttering and flouring it. I found this is the easiest way. And that's what works for me. So we're gonna get this in here really nicely. Nice and evenly. Make sure you get all of it out of there because this is just also precious. Okay, so this is going to cook for 50 to 60 minutes. When you put a toothpick in, you insert it and it comes out clean, you'll know it's done. And then I'll show you how to make the glaze. Okay, now we're ready to put our cake in the oven. We're gonna bake this from 50 to 60 minutes at 325. And after this, I'm gonna show you how to make the glaze. Okay, now it's time for the fun part. We're gonna make our glaze. We're gonna turn this on to medium heat. We're gonna put 1 full stick of butter in here. We're gonna put a half of a cup of sugar. We're gonna put 4 tablespoons of water. And last but not least, let's not forget the rum. We are going to use 1/4 of a cup of rum in here. Oh yeah. Okay, we're going to get a little whisk. We're going to get this nice and melted in here. I hate to say nice, but that's what we want it to be. We want it to be nice and melted. We don't want this to come to boiling. Hey, after your glaze is all dissolved, you don't want to get it to a boiling point. You just want it dissolved. Okay, you're going to get your cake, and what I like to do is just poke it with a toothpick or a skewer, because it really helps the glaze to get in there a little better. So I just poke it all around so we can get the glaze in there. Now what we're going to do is evenly coat this with our glaze. It's a little bit messy, I'm not going to lie, but you get it in here. So beautiful. And you rotate it as you're going. Okay, I should also mention that this cake should be taken out at least 15 minutes after, because you still want it to be warm, so this glaze really absorbs everything. Now that we're finishing up with the glaze over here, I'm going to be honest with you, I wasn't going to bore you with me glazing this. This is going to take you a good 10 minutes to glaze, to just make this, drink this beautiful glaze up. And I say you clean it up a little bit, because it's going to be a little bit of a hot mess. Maybe put it on another plate, or if not, Caribbean rum cake. Let it sit for at least an hour to really soak up in there, and enjoy.